Her innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
I guess so, but also what?
You have the headless Falcon Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
What? Reaction speed? What are you talking about? Win who back? I can't win her back. She's a long dead historical figure. And I like my headless figurine.
Don't be so pessimistic. Love doesn't die that easily. This isn't funny. You have a bad feeling about this one.
Yeah. Inland Empire. I don't know whether I have a bad feeling about it, but this... Oh, wait, no. I'll think about it.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
No, I'm not going to be that person. It's a task now. I can choose to do it or not. Dolores Day was fond of figurines. She deserves more. You should have her any and all you have one day, if you meet her in person. What an odd task to give to yourself. But here we are. Oh, so we're not putting it here, we're putting it from whenever and if ever we find her. Okay.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
That's a creepy way to say it, being watched over by the figures on the stained glass.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
True, says the lieutenant, stepping closer. He seems cautious around the machine.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
Why can't he just tell us that? He should know by now that I will put my fingers in any and all pies that I possibly can. And sometimes those pies are radio computers.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yeah, but this machine looks just like the one in the doomed commercial area.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
He inspects the machine's framework, careful not to touch anything.
The one you saw earlier was the Ream Civic. This is the Ream Prefect, a model number RC7024, equipped with a Fell mainframe and a Ream-compatible interim printer.
Uh-huh. And in English that means? Yeah, let me just have a little investigation. Step behind the computer. Is there anybody there?
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Well then, let's look inside the compartment. Is there anything in there?
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smouldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Okay. So, it already has a filament in it?
Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater.
Play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident on Sandbrun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Hey, Yvonne, it's me again. How are you?
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Yeah, the tape on the filament said log February to March.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Yes, I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Yeah, fortress accident, like the one in the doomed commercial area.
I have two machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brun, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Saint-Brun, that's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, that's the doomed commercial area.
So it's from the same company. So is she from the company, or did she just steal it?
Anything else I can help you with?
Yep, thank you, but I'm finished with this call.
Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
She says as her voice disappears into a whirl of static.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Okay. Well, I guess she's not in here. Can I get, like, behind here? You know? Looks like there's an area behind there. But I guess not. You know, I was about to leave, but then I remembered... We've got a guy here we can ask. Maybe he knows the password, Kim.
Oh, hey, Wade. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
You see? Hey, have you by any chance heard the lady say the password to a radio computer?
Too many times, essay. You need it for something.
Yeah, honestly, I just want to break into a radio computer, see what's on it.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Afterlife death. Ooh.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it.
Yeah, thank you.
I think we're done here, essay.
The figure crawls off into the darkness above.
That was an interesting conversation.
Yeah, I guess he was just around for that exact reason.
However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Well, it's not, but it is to my boundless curiosity. And probably to my investigation of the doomed commercial area.
Guillaume Lemillion. Bad news. Guillaume Lemillion did not become a cop. In 1938, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safrey, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite, amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning.
Okay. What a shame, huh? But I guess I've got some good stuff from it. Okay. Race you to the computer. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I finally have a password. I can finally see what this stuff is.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Let's press play again.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Let's try this again. I think I may have the right password for the personal log.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today?
That is it, my love.
Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Print,
The printer
print.
prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Well then, let's read their journal, read the printout.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
I don't think it's connected to the case, so let's just read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity.
Okay.
See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
Okay, Half-Light, go back to sleep.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
He steps on a wire running on the ground, inspecting it with his foot. Okay, the fourth entry.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
Okay.
But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
The data loss.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying.
Neither do I. Harry, do you have any idea?
Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artists, programmers, Lexi, who are all these people?
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be our former co-workers.
Maybe.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbour. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
Okay, let's read the sixth entry then.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
The lieutenant looks to his right towards the silence. I think she is.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
Could it be, huh?
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
But what could it be? Look at the water basins behind you.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Okay, next entry then.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
Yeah, she must be describing a doll, Kim.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
Hey, that was us. That was me. I was the one who broke into that radio computer. And the storekeeper must be Plaisance.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with the machine.
No. It was a great idea. You're learning things. This is how you learn things about machines.
Yeah, it is. How else are we going to learn things, Kim?
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also some canned air.
So you said gun then. I was like, this is where my gun went?
Your reading was interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Hey. Nice to meet you, love. Hello? Hello?
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you. She holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Yeah, we're on a side case representing a certain music venue organizers.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here.
She barely looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Okay. Is that now, or do we have to wait? Do you want to come back tomorrow, Kim? Yeah, let's come back tomorrow. It's getting late in the day. No, let's try talking to her now. Don't want to come back.
What is it?
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
It does not look like a big loss to her. So, are you the lead programmer of Whirl Untethered by any chance?
Yes. Or, no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
And, who are you? Sorry, but what are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
Cool.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Have you seen the Crabman?
No?
But you know he's around.
Yes.
Sounds like you're not worried about him at all.
No. You're right. I'm not.
Her voice trails off as she bends over to tinker with the machine printer. That's weird. I wouldn't be able to sleep in a place where there's a guy crawling around in the rafters. So why are there so many machines in this place, love?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
So what are you doing with the radio computer?
I'm working.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
Okay. What about the balls of water?
They are connected to my rain prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Right, I'll try not to touch anything. Thank
Great.
you. So, why are you here in the church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
I guess. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
So, what research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, what?
What?
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her
I
personal
know,
blog said.
but that sounds a lot more scientific than a hole in the world.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
She stares at the burnished antenna on the nearby table. So, what does that mean, hole in the world?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer.
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
Okay, yeah, I guess that could work. You know, let's follow the logic thing. You know, you measure it by collecting data on its surroundings, on that which exists, I guess.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
She grows silent, staring at her circle of basins. It looks like some ancient ritual. So is that where the hole is supposed to be?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
She looks up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch-black heights above, but without much success.
Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there, do you think?
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think the Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning, her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
Okay, so you said that the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space.
Okay.
And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Okay, I guess that's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world.
Great. Thanks.
So, how do you feel about dance music?
What? I hate it.
Okay, that was quick. Why do you hate it?
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right, but how do you feel about a club for dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
I don't know. A youth center would be nice.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Okay.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Alright, I'll let you work in peace now then. And we got another thought. I can't move. Why can't I move? Have I gone deaf? I feel like I've gone deaf. 20% zoom out distance, okay. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and, finally, in the matchbox house. Sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from here, it's awful. A white morning. A modern death. Divorce or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller. Make him less you. That was weird. Is that one done already? Yes, I am. Okay. Yeah. Tell Andre about Suna's thoughts on the nightclub. Yeah, we'll probably do that and then we will head back. 7 o'clock, you know? Nearly. Still gonna be quite a walk back to the hotel, you know? I like how Kim's just sat there. Stood there, just looking out at the sea. Hey.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Okay, so... Just a minute. About the church, I checked it out.
And? What happened?
I talked to the crab man.
Oh, man! Who is he? What did you think?
He gave me this odd lecture on alcoholism before rambling on and on about mother's love.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
You know, just preaching and praying from the looks of it.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem? Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Yeah, he told me he wouldn't really mind the nightclub at all. So there's not really much you need to do about him.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
Yeah, I don't really think he gives a damn about you or anyone else.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah!
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes?
Yeah.
Did you see her?
Yeah, her name's Suna.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
Yeah, she said you guys haven't been completely honest with me about your plans.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? A spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place.
Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
The stuffy tent muffles the last two words. The command fails to impress. No, I'm not really feeling the love, okay?
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea.
Yeah, she did
Yeah,
not...
Oda 9. Rocking it or dropping it?
She did not like the idea of the dance club.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
Yeah, she made it very clear that she won't leave until her project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
No, I feel like we have to come up with a different solution here. She seems nice.
Look at you, honour man!
Oi, fuck you, Noid.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like melodic dance music?
No, she doesn't.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries, we'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I'll see how it. Yeah, I'll see how it goes.
Excellent.
Not actually
Good
saying
luck,
that I
my
will.
friend.
Okay, give me a moment.
Goodbye, officer.
Goodbye. So yeah, convince her to leave, but first I kind of want to know what they're up to. So let's look for some logic stuff. Oh god, I can't believe that. What is that? That gives me 2 logic, thank god. Just seeing what is available. Okay, so we've got +5 logic. Boys.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Yeah, maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Take a moment to analyze. Come on, logic. 83%.
A number of things don't add up. Let's take a look.
Let us take a look.
How about gather around, kids?
Okay, kids. Gather round.
The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Yeah, let's go for the big one. Sometime in the past, I'm not sure when and where, but betrayal was involved. I fell sick and became the shadow you see now. But before that, I have reason to believe I was a police detective.
But you still are.
Thank you for your kind words, but everyone in here sees I'm a disgrace to the uniform.
What happened?
Egghead, look serious suddenly. I did. I happened to myself.
That's a real downer.
He shakes his large head. Now obviously, that might as well have been 1,000 years ago. But there's still some detective left in me.
The young speed freak is silent. He senses something is wrong.
Yes. Sooner says you've been lying about your plans. Your answer was very unconvincing.
Fuck, man. It's difficult to get along with some people, but we're trying to make an effort. We are on a mission here.
This isn't the makings of a club. It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
He points at the speaker.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Yes, where is his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker, you only have one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
Okay, and you have no headphones. Wouldn't she need headphones to spin tape?
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
And there's the nurse head here. It's for its active ingredients.
He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
The distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point,
I
Warbringer?
feel like my point is there's no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
He sounds tired. In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
That's... Come on, that's...
Preposterous?
I meant to say, not true.
So what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
Yeah, I'm not going to arrest them, maybe. Yeah, you tell me what's really going on and we'll work from there. I can be lenient.
What do you mean by lenient?
We'll see. Now speak.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again, then finally raises his hands.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal.
Because we are! We totally are!
We just got to turn it into a speed lab first.
Oh, just a speed lab, huh?
You know, to get our foot in the door.
Right, and why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky though, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
I mean, not both of... No, I don't know whether either of them actually would, to be honest.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
That's a shame.
Sir, you promised you'd be lenient.
This is it. Judgment time.
Can you do this clean? No speed lab, just a club for anecdote music?
Yeah!
The young man's smile widens to inhumane proportions, his teeth beam in the floodlights.
I knew it.
The would-be leader drops his spiked head between his knees.
It's impossible now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for Nordic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance.
Oh, what's that about a fish?
There needs to be a club for Nordic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
Right, let's call this incident crime prevention, but I'll have my eye on you.
Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs.
He raises his head from between his knees. I mean, you know, just wait. I don't know how long I'm going to be. You know, it's a Wednesday. I'd say wait until the weekend, and I'll be gone by then probably, and I will not think of you guys ever again.
We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels, and nothing but. I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
So yeah, I know Noid has his signs, but what's the deal with Egghead over there?
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
Master of ceremonies?
You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Right, and how do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Have you tried to talk to him?
Yeah, sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his centre, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
Right.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself. I get it. He's a puzzle.
Yeah, he is a puzzle. That's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
Goodbye. Okay, let's talk to him again. I feel like I was close last time. So we need to listen to a lot of hardcores, so say nothing.
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega!
Say nothing.
Internally coherent.
Still say nothing.
All right. Yeah.
Try again.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
Yeah, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
Just answer the question.
But there was no question.
Fuck you. Oh. One more time.
We're close.
Says the young man with a tape player and the large Badero boots, long-shaped tree spout, and a silver belt buckle.
True, hard, full, core.
Okay, let's try again. Let's try again.
Internally coherent.
All car. All right.
He furrows his brow.
Yep.
Hardcore! Ah!
So hardcore.
Is it though?
He stops dead in his tracks, tilting his head to the side. It is.
But is it? I mean, really?
He tilts his head to the other side like an owl. The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
He frowns and starts bobbing his head back and forth once more.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Okay, you said you were worried. What do you think's wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
He turns pensive all of a sudden.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
He thinks for a moment, then his expression clears.
It's like it's only ultra.
No, not only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
How much is the fish?
This is a serious matter. Stop talking about fish. Fish has got nothing to do with this.
Okay, well, fuck you, dude. It's only ultra hardcore.
It is, isn't it? I knew it. But how could it become harder core? I know the answer in my heart, but cannot sink it in my head. If this is not hyper, how could anything be?
Try to think if anything could make it hardcore.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Think even harder.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
Yeah, my imagination fails me.
I know! So does mine!
He laughs and shakes his head. But that sounded suspiciously like a question. I thought question was, what is the question?
No! This is the answer!
Yeah, no.
Yeah!
Yeah, he's giving me a headache, okay?
Here comes the night!
He's just like, I don't know what is him. Wait, I managed to solve the puzzle? That was the puzzle? Okay. I feel like I lost brain cells in that game. I feel like I've lost everything that I was and have been and blah blah blah. But yeah, let's head back then. Right, I made it back into town and I got a little bit more money. I found an unopened container on my way there. Ooh, there's a lot of people here. A lot of people. Okay, I kind of maybe want to talk to Gart about karaoke, but first, let's talk to her again. Knock knock. Hello? Oh. She's made around 4 months of payments to this room. Okay. Ooh, while we're here, can I search through her thingy again? Probably not.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs.
No, because I've not done anything. Okay. Let's go upstairs and talk to her again. Hello? Hello?
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
Yeah, Titus Hardie gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
A smile flits across her face. On the tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
I'd love to know.
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
What he said.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Something to that effect, yes.
The phrase was used.
The lieutenant checks his notes and nods.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
She picks the cup back up.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yes. Both of those were mentioned.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
You think he was trying to scare people by saying it?
No. I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
She's quite observant about the human character. Trained to observe, even.
Coping mechanism?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Norani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Right. Weren't you afraid of him then?
Afraid of what? That tape the Hardie boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil. Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? Here in Martinez, I mean?
Oh.
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Yes.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardie has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Yes. Now that you've had some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start.
The lieutenant writes it down in his notebook.
We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
Don't say that in front of her.
The young woman cranes her neck. trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Ah. Where was Lelystad? The place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
Ah.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
So you're both from Oranje then?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Okay, and how old was he, miss?
He was 42.
Oof. Why did I go oof?
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
It's not even that old, but I was like, oof.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no.
The memory makes her smile.
We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
Are you devastated that we were wrong?
A miss.
Yeah. Okay, what about his eye color?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Okay. And he had a tattoo. Do you know what it meant?
Oh, that.
It was a map of his service history?
Sure, service history. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?"
She points at the air with her sharp-nailed finger, picking out an imaginary tattoo star.
And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
Were you the woman in this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can you tell us precisely what they mean?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Okay.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Not a very fun story then, is he?
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Of course, yes. Did he enjoy his death? Why am I asking this?
Why do you ask?
It came to me in an occult vision.
Wow. A mystic. How intriguing. I have no doubt this is all adequate and true. I do not doubt the signs, but maybe...
She draws it out.
Maybe you're interpreting them wrong?
Maybe.
He enjoyed life, you see. A little too much, if anything. Up to the point where other people had to pay for it.
Right. Okay.
Everything checks out here. It's all A-OK. Good answer.
Yeah, I should not listen to drama at all. Okay, so we ordered a toxicology report. Any idea what that will show us?
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil. How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of that. Save you some money, make some myself.
It's quite expensive, miss, but we'll manage without your help for now.
Okay. I think we've finished with this line of questioning. Wait, are these stuff that's on his line of questioning?
All right.
The lieutenant puts the slip back in his notes and observes the young woman for a moment.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Yeah, it's 3%. I'm not gonna do that. So let's return to this later, miss.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
Okay. Let me have a look at this first. So, talk to Titus again about the dog and a mega mix. Okay.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
It's what she said.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old.
Where is this going? Why do I feel like I'm not going to like it?
How old are you?
Oh.
That's where this is going.
Yeah.
45,000 litres of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
How old do you think I am, miss?
Huh. How old do I think you are?
She's buying time to formulate the best answer.
I don't know. 40? I was like 9 when OO peaked. That was what, 19 years ago? I liked them when I was 9. You couldn't have liked it when you were 40. Let's say you were 20-something. 25. A good disco age. 25 plus 19 is 44. I'm gonna say you're 44.
I can deal with 44.
Wow.
Wow. 44, you think so?
Look, at the end of the day, age is just a number, you know?
I do know.
Yes, miss, but for him that number is 56.
No!
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Okay, I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Oh, Kim, you break my heart. Your face looks like it's 58, and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived for one day or 100, both longer than they ought to be. The day and the century, but for how long then has this thing attached to your sentience walked the planet? Time to start racking those brain cells of yours, Elder One. When and where were you born? I need to know, okay? He can't be right. I can't be 56. Come on. I don't feel like 56. I'm so young, Kim. I'm so young. How old are you, Kim? Can I ask him that? Do you have the answer?
Yes.
I want to talk about you.
What about me?
That's
Good.
it. I just want to know how. Oh, nope. Just go downstairs, please. And down there. Open the door first. Who closed the door? Who's these two friends then that you sat at the bench with? Your new friends, huh? Hey, we got some more questions at Titus
It's you
Hardie.
again. What is it?
So, I talked to her about the tape.
And
And nothing. She stands by what she said.
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
He stares at his beer for 2 seconds intently, then turns to you. Yeah, she pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Yeah, she said she'd like to be a dog gunner herself if she could.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
I guess he's not the only one that calls her a whore then, is he?
Seems like they wanted to give Klausea a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
I like how I'm no longer scared of him. I'm just like, yeah, let's piss him off as much as we can.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
No, go at it, Titus. Tell me how you really feel.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth. I think you had a life plan, but she didn't play along.
I asked for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
This tape was the last chance for her to do what was planned, and she didn't take it.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job.
I do.
I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys, we should get a party going tonight.
Why?
Maybe not then.
He looks at the old man in the corner.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Maybe she isn't who you thought she was then, Titus.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
She seemed to handle the mercenary well enough, Titus.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Sure.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
So why are you lying to us? Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Sure.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
I feel like she can handle you better.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Oh, sweetie. No.
Yeah.
There is silence in the room. Alan is starting to say something, then thinks best not to.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated, huh? Can we try that? Let's see if we've got any rhetoric clothing on first. Give him a little bit to process that. Okay, let me have a look at my thing. So get the whole story from Titus. Convince Hardie boys to tell you the whole story. Might put some more in rhetoric. I can't see it. Where is it? It's up here. Yeah, we got 12, so let's pop one on. Actually, leave that for now. We might be able to get it at 17, you know? So let's just have a look, see what weird things I'm going to be wearing. If there's even anything for rhetoric, I'm not sure. Is that minus rhetoric? No. Okay, we've got nothing for it, so we will level it up, give it a bit of a thing. There we go. So
It's you again. What is it?
He acknowledges you gruffly. 28, that's a quarter of a chance. Let's try.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardie will never falter.
Oh, yes. But one of his boys will.
Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
That's it then. Case closed. But crowned. We're going home, Kim.
Huh?
The lieutenant raises his brow.
He'll get it. Go on.
Yes, write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Or because... Oh, because you're a foreigner, maybe? Yeah, because you're a foreigner. Or maybe because of some chick. Oh, there's so many reasons. They just do it because they like killing. Yeah, because of some... I don't want to say chick, because chick would be getting to Titus. So let's... Because you're a foreigner.
Goddamn right. Don't come around if you're not from around.
Fuck you. I'm not from around. That's not why we...
There we go. Don't come to the Wild North if you are not white enough.
So they just hang you in the dark. They just hang you like in the Dark Ages, make a display of your corpse. They club you from behind, string you up, and go back to drinking. It's cool, guys. You drag them out back, light their corpses on fire, and piss on them. You don't care. No, they club you from behind, string you up, and go back to drinking. Because who gives a shit, you know?
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't hit him, okay?
The fat man says with a wheeze.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Kill.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
No, I'm gonna look at Kim first.
The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod. What? What does that mean? Go for it. The lieutenant has his eyes set on the fat guy.
Yep.
Push Angus. We're almost there.
Or what? You're going to kill me like you killed him? For no fucking reason? As I turn to Angus.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
He takes a breath, wheezing.
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
The little guy hits Angus on the back of the head. A loud slap.
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt.
You've not
This
said a word
isn't
at all.
31. I've got this under control.
I don't believe you do. The room falls quiet. So quiet you can hear Angus wheeze.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
Oh, that feels like I could get in there.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
He grabs his chest. Are we gonna kill this guy?
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
She walks off without looking back.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions?
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
So there was a wound. You should try looking for it one more time before you send the body away.
Why?
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's another girl? 2 of them? Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way.
Gurning?
It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
The rat-faced man snickers.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
He turns back at you. What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window, and the corpse we hanged.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
Earlier you said girls asked for your help. Who was this other girl?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
This is the drug trafficker, the missing 8th Hardie?
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardie boys. You don't know her, anyway.
Yeah, you're going to stonewall me if I ask more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand that.
Okay, so... if Kazuya didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Yeah, what kind of shit are we talking about here?
That can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
Who?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So who killed the merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
And what are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
Oh, you had ideas about his past too?
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell.
He pauses to think.
Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still, this guy's not as dumb as he looks.
Who's Tibbs, the 8th Hardie?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
We did it, Kim, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight, though. I say, with the smirk on my face, clearly not sorry at all.
Me too.
Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
He grabs his beer and swirls it in his hand, then thinks of something.
She, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection.
But you would still prefer if we didn't take her away?
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
The lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket. He turns to leave. Hey guys, thanks for watching me play. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing to my channel by pressing the button to the right. And if you fancy anything else watching what I do, then click one of the videos to the left. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.